Tale as old as time. A beauty brand acquires the IP for some sort of a Disney story and makes what can only be described as very safe merchandise. This time we're talking about Sigma, who have taken on the intellectual property of Beauty and the Beast, which happens to be one of my favourite Disney films. I know, I'm so cliched, I'm so predictable. But I did take these pictures from Makeup on Your Radar. Massive thank you to them. But let's actually discuss this one, which is available now. I'll have some links down below. They may be affiliate. Who knows? They'll be marked. So there's quite a bit in this. There's two eyeshadow palettes. One is mini and one is larger. So one is $32, one is $53. There's, of course, a brush set, which is exactly what you would expect to get. I mean, Sigma are known for that. They have a cheek palette then for $39, and there's a mini lip set for $29. So the mini palette itself, I mean, that's what's retailing for $32. It's extremely safe. I do like that they have the little kind of embossing there. It's kind of cute. And I can see where the colours are coming from. However, I just feel like I've heard really good things about their eyeshadow formula. I have one of their palettes, but I haven't played with it yet. I just feel this could have been more. Like, it's an animated movie. There's a lot of colours in it. Why not take on some of the purple from Mrs. Potts' teapot? And they could have had some really nice duochromes in there, because I mean, the movie is literally about transformation. They could have done so much on this. It's fine, but it's very, 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 very safe. And I'll say it, I feel like I've seen these sort of colour stories from Essence or Catrice, etc., who also tend to get quite a bit of Disney's intellectual property. I mean, I'm saying this is probably much better quality, but the colour story, neutrals with a pop of blue, we've seen this. We've literally seen this many a time before. But to be real, the packaging, 10 out of 10, so cute. It goes back to that stained glass window that's at the very beginning of the movie, and I really, really appreciate that. But again, they could have even had a red in there, a deep red. Not that I love red eyeshadow, but they could have done that. Or even a yellow. There was so many possibilities. The mini lip set then is $29. It's fine. It's very neutral, very safe. I feel it's very, very wearable. So people would probably get a lot of bang for their buck on that one. Now, the thing that is obviously stealing the show here is that mirror. And I'm assuming that's part of the collection, because that is really cool. It looks ornate and antique-ish. Very cool. The cheek palette then is $39, and I think this is probably, in my opinion, one of the nicer items. It's still not something I would necessarily get, but it looks nice. I always think it's a bit of a risk having an all-in-one palette, because inevitably somebody is going to be excluded in terms of tones and skin, etc. So it is a little bit of a pity, and I feel particularly when you're a much bigger company like Sigma, why not have several different levels, But again, packaging, beautiful, and I love that you can see it's all part of the one thing, and it's very coherent, very consistent in that sense. But are these colours revolutionary? Absolutely not. I guarantee if you go through your collection, you probably have this already. So put it down, you don't need it. And then they show it with this beautiful model who has a yellow dress on, and I'm the yellow dress is more Beauty and the Beast than this face palette. So you've kind of shown up the fact that this isn't really as linked to the IP as it could have been. And the brush set looks fine. I mean, I probably wouldn't use all of it. Of course, they have a flat brush there for your brow. They have a packing brush, a blending brush. They look fine. And I like the kind of blue handle, etc. And of course, it comes with a bag, which is quite cute. But I don't know. I have loads of brushes. I don't necessarily need any more. But I mean, this is also then the larger eyeshadow palette, which is retailing for $53. You're not going to get this and the smaller eyeshadow palette, because there seems to be a massive amount of overlap. And again, they had the opportunity here to do something a little bit more interesting here. They didn't even put a yellow in here. I'm not saying they had to put a yellow in here for the dress, but try something, lads. It's a bit, I feel like I've seen it before, and it had nothing to do with Beauty and the Beast, which is kind of sad. The possibility was there. And of course, they have the dual-ended brush, which will be good quality. But here, it's just very lackluster. I think they could have done some really beautiful shimmers, some nice duochromes, really done some interesting shades here. But I don't know, this is not giving. I don't know if it's just the fact that I really like Beauty and the Beast, but like I'm looking at this and just feeling very like, I get, there's the pink and the purple that she wore as part of like her Christmas winter outfit when they were out having the snowball fight. But like other than that, these shades are like, what are they just going with the various shades of like the color of Beast's fur, which by the way, very weird that you live with somebody for a really long time. I just keep referring to them as Beast. Like at no point does he go like, actually my name is Gilles, which it's a French story, so his name will probably be something like that, or David. Like, well, anyways, there's so many questions. But in general, like the background is more interesting to me than the collection itself. I want to like it, I really do, but there's nothing here that I would be like, yeah, I need this, which actually is great for me. Absolutely fantastic for me. Let me know what you guys think. It's uninspiring to me. Just saying.